Hello, hello, good morning. My name is Kelsey from Simple Life by Kels, and today I am doing part 2. If you missed part 1 yesterday, I talked yesterday about some personal care products that I use. I talked mostly about like feminine care products that are more natural and some things I use to wash my face and clean up in the shower. So that's what I talked about. If you missed it yesterday, we also talked a little bit about deodorant, and there's a lot of good links and a lot of good comments on that post. So if you want to go check that out, that would be awesome. So today, super excited to share some things with you. First of all, I want to get some of these things out of the way quickly because I want to leave room to talk about hair, which I know a lot of you are here for because that's just why you're here. So first of all, toothpaste. I've been using this earth paste for years, probably 6 or 7 years, and this is what my kids use. It's just clay with essential oils, and it works great and they love it. Clay is really good because it draws things out and just really helps to clean. Anyway, so the clay just clears things out. The first time I used this, I felt like I had just gone to the dentist and gotten a cleaning. It's amazing, and my kids love it, and it's safe to ingest, so I feel fine if they're like in there sucking on the tube, which has happened. I've caught them doing that, mostly just one of them. But anyway, the last year or so, I've started using the doTERRA, the On Guard toothpaste, and I love it. Love, love, love. I feel like it's super whitening, and this one is too. And this one's good for my kids. This one's a little, if you smell On Guard or had it, you know it's very strong, cinnamony, clove. I love it, and it has been really good for my teeth, and my oldest daughter actually prefers this, and I've noticed with her teeth, it's, you know, little kids, like, sometimes it's hard to get them to brush their teeth, and sometimes their teeth just look yellow, and it's just gross, but her teeth, she has nice teeth when she brushes. That's the thing. Okay, so that's the toothpaste, and no, I don't do fluoride, and that could be a whole other video. I won't go into that. If you want to know why, leave a comment or message me and I'll tell you that later, but I have a lot to get into with this video. Next up, I just wanted to talk about real quick what I use on my lips. I use just a sugar scrub from Lush, and then they're just lip balm. That's all I use. One thing about Lush I did want to talk about is that just like I'm kind of a big, like, crazy person about marketing and people being tricky in their marketing, I kind of feel like Lush is like that, because the first time I went in there a year ago, I thought, oh, this store's awesome, like everything is all natural and it's great, you know, no cruelty, all these great things, which they do a lot of great things. But you walk in there and it's so bright, right? It's so colorful. Everything looks so pretty and really vibrant, right? So I ended up buying last year without even looking at the label, just because I was in Lush, so everything should be great, right? I bought this bath stuff for my kids. It's kind of like clay or Play-Doh, and it bubbles, and they can use it in the bath and use it as soap and just play with it. I got it home and they were using it, and we got it like half done, and then I actually looked because I was like, wait, this is like really bright, like really colorful. I looked at the label and it's full of artificial dyes, which for me is a big deal because my oldest is super sensitive to red food coloring. She's super sensitive to artificial dyes, and when she has red candy or something, I know like within an hour she is not herself. Like, it is crazy town. So she knows that, and she doesn't eat red candy. If something's red, she'll refuse it. Like last night at her basketball game, they were giving out those little Kool-Aid drinks at the end, and she just said, no, thank you. She's so cute. Anyway, so she knows that she can't have it. And so I was just really disappointed that Lush had all those artificial colorings in their bath stuff. And I was there on Saturday night and I said to the girl, I'm like, so tell me about why you use all these colorings in your bath products. And she's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, because I have a daughter who's really sensitive to artificial dyes and I don't want her soaking in a tub full of red 40 or whatever it is, blue 4 or whatever. She's like, oh, I've never heard of that. I'm like, well, come into my world and you'll hear of it. She's like, well, I know that all of our products have been tested and they've been like, I don't know what you're talking about. But she's like, I know they've all been tested and they're safe for human consumption and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, you're the wrong person to talk to. You're not my people. So anyway, I wanted to get my kids something, so I got them a couple of bath bombs that didn't have just the white ones, because they're fun and whatever, but I was a little disappointed. But the point of that spiel is just be aware of your labeling. I guess I always say check your labels, but that one time I didn't, and I just assumed because it was Lush that it would be good and healthy, and no thanks. So next up, I know, they hate me. They're like, get out of our store, crazy lady. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so moisturizer for my skin. If you follow me at all, you know what I use, so I don't need to talk about it. But for those of you who don't know, this is my whipped coconut oil that I've been using for like 5 or 6 years. I forget, I lose track. That hippie's back. She's gonna start picketing outside our store. Whipped coconut oil. I just take coconut oil because it's really good for the skin. It's antibacterial and antiviral and all that good stuff. And like I talked yesterday about deodorant, I just rub this under my pits. After I shower, I use this everywhere. I add vitamin E oil, which is really good for the skin, and I use wild orange oil from doTERRA and frankincense, which are both excellent for the skin, for tightening, for like shrinking your pores, giving a nice glow. This is all I use as far as moisturizer for my skin, and I use it all over. When I was pregnant, this was like amazing, felt so good on that itchy, yucky, stretchy skin. And afterwards, I think it really helped with my stretch marks. So this is all I use. I just whip it up. I will put the link for the recipe, super easy, in the comments. That's what I use for moisturizer. Okay, I don't think I've missed anything. My routine is pretty simple. Now, let's talk about hair. Okay, I just have to say, I have been pretty blown away by all the comments that I've gotten recently about my hair, and it's funny that I'm talking about hair because I'm a beauty school dropout. But I do have something to share, so I do want to talk about it. Here's a bit of a backstory on my hair. I'm just playing with my Sharpie, but here's a bit of a backstory. So in high school, I had really pretty hair. I did. It was really long, it was really blonde, and just straight and shiny, and it was pretty. I think I got like Best Hair Award, right, Shell? So it was really pretty hair, and I got a lot of compliments. It felt like, to me, that was my thing. Like, I was known for my hair, which maybe I wasn't, and maybe I'm just like making stuff up. But in high school, for me, my hair was kind of my thing. I felt like. That sounds weird to say now. Like, oh, that sounds weird. But it's true, right? How important is our hair? Like, you go to the salon and feel amazing after. Yeah, I'll post some pictures of my hair through the ages, okay? And it's not gonna get pretty, but now it's better. I will, I totally will. So, it was really nice. And I just feel like hair is a big confidence boost for everyone, right? Like, you go to the salon, you get your hair done, you feel amazing after. Even if someone else blow dries and styles your hair, you feel great. But like a color and a cut, you feel amazing. So just like for a lot of women, makeup is like their confidence and they have to wear their makeup and that's like their thing. Hair, I feel, is the same way. It's a big deal. And so I had pretty hair, and then I had kids, and I kind of wrecked it. After I had my first baby, I decided to bleach my hair. I thought that would be a good idea, and it went really well. I bleached my hair for 7 years. Every 5 weeks, I put bleach straight on my scalp. It was low maintenance. My husband and I just did it at home. I didn't have to pay for it, and it was nice, and I got a lot of compliments on it, and so I felt like, oh, well, I have nice hair. But really, my hair wasn't nice. It was just the color. Like, people were just noticing the color. Like, I got a lot of looks and a lot of comments. I'd be out with my 4 little tiny, really blonde kids, and like, oh, I know where they get it. And I'm like, yeah, ha ha ha, like, this is not real. But after every kid, I noticed my roots got darker and darker, and my hair, I lost more and more hair. It just, if you've had a baby, you know, your hair falls out, especially if you're breastfeeding, just so many hormones, your hair falls out like crazy, and then you do get some regrowth, the awesome regrowth that we all love, but mine, I didn't ever grow all of it back. Like, I lost a lot of hair. And so, times 4 babies, I was left pretty sad in the hair department, and so I just kept cutting it short. I'd try to grow it out long, but it would just end up really scraggly and not pretty, so I'd throw it in a ponytail or throw it up every single day, and then it would just be like kind of greasy little pieces, and like it was not very cute. So I just ended up cutting it short all the time, and I just thought, oh, I want to be like one of those like long hair girls who like curl it and it looks good, but it was not happening. So a couple of years ago, I cut it short because it was just not working out for me after I had my last baby. And then I, last year, decided to go back to my natural color and stop bleaching it so much because I felt like, when is this gonna end? Anyway, so I felt like, when am I gonna bleach my hair till I'm 60? Like, when is this gonna stop? So I wanted less in my life. This was when I was going through my whole like walkabout, I guess you can say. Just in my home though. Getting rid of stuff and just really trying to slow down. So I stopped doing such intense workouts and started doing more yoga, and I just started slowing down, and my hair was just one thing that I was like, ugh, like it didn't feel like me. It felt too bright for my personality, and I just wanted to see what my natural color was, and I had no idea what it would be. Like, I was pretty nervous. You can ask my stylist, she's my good friend, and she brought me back, but I was so nervous, like I was peeing my pants. Like, I did not know what to expect, and she brought me back, and now I'm here, and this is my hair. This is just what it is. I have a little bit of excess blonde from the grow out, but this is my hair. So fast forward to last summer, I came upon some hair products that my mom started using, and they're called Monate, Modern Nature, and they're all natural. They use concentrated like botanicals, plant botanicals that are really concentrated. There's no parabens or sulfates or chemicals or fragrances or dyes or anything. They're very clean, which is super important to me. I would never try and promote anything that I didn't feel good about, that had weird ingredients. So they're super clean and natural, which is really important. But another thing, what they do is they strip your hair of all the products you've been putting on your hair for 100 years. For me, it was Pantene. I have to say, I totally used Pantene Pro V for years and years because it made my hair look cute, and so I just used Pantene, and I thought I was using like a good deep conditioner for the bleach issue to help keep my hair like nice and hydrated and soft, and it was okay, but so I was using that for years and years, just my Pantene Pro V, and I knew better. I went to hair school, and they try and drill it in your head. They're like, oh, the drugstore products are terrible and they're going to destroy your hair and you have to buy our products, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I knew that I shouldn't be using Pantene, but I still did. Anyway, so in the summer, my mom started using these products. Fast forward to November, end of October-ish, and I was talking with her and a couple other people and just hearing what was happening to their hair, and I thought, I'm gonna try this. And one thing that, like, for my mom, her hair started growing a lot, and also she has just really pretty gray hair. Like, she had really blonde hair, and then she got older and it turned gray. But one thing that really turned the corner for me was she said she was getting pigment back in her hair, which she is. She started getting these like caramel, like highlights in the front. She started getting pigment back in her hair after so many years of being totally gray, and that for me was like, oh. And then I started talking to other people, and I'll tell you, no word of a lie, this was all vanity for me. Like, using these products, I was all just like, oh, like that would be nice. Like, yeah, I want my hair to look like that, or I want my hair to stop falling out. So I wanted those, I just wanted nice hair. I think we all do. So I started using the products in November, and I thought, you know, I just thought, I'm gonna try this, and I'm just gonna see, and I'm not gonna say anything until my hair looks nice, or until someone notices, and then I'll share, and then, you know, I'll say something. So it's called Monate. I keep saying the wrong thing in my head, but it's called Monate and Modern Nature. And so I started using it in November, and what happens is your hair goes through a detox. Okay, so these products, just like any other thing that you've been addicted to, whether it be Diet Coke or whatever it is, alcohol, whatever, your hair is going to go through a detox just like any other products. So it's going to go through a detox. My hair was not pretty for a while, okay? I couldn't wear it down for weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks. I couldn't wear it down because it was so matted and greasy and weird underneath, because it was detoxing, it was getting rid of all those chemicals. And for me, I think 7 years of bleaching my head, yeah, it had a lot to restore. And so it strips your hair and then it restores your hair. So it starts balancing the pH of your scalp. It starts just restoring your hair to how it should be naturally, and just making it the healthiest it is. So now, you guys, I was not gonna share about this because I was so nervous about. I wasn't gonna share about this because I was so nervous, because I've built up such trust with my followers, and I feel like I was just nervous about what people would think. But I was talking to my husband about it last weekend when we were on our little getaway, and I was just like, I'm so excited, like my hair is amazing, it's never been like this, and people are noticing and commenting. Like, I get so many comments on my stories, you guys, you're so nice, of just like, oh wow, like, what are you doing to your hair? And I haven't said anything. And he said to me, in a very loving way, he said to me, Kelsey, you're being a bit selfish. He's like, and he was very loving, and if you know him, you know he'd never be rude to me, but he was like, it's a little bit selfish that you feel so great about what your hair is doing, and you aren't sharing it, and you aren't telling all these people and helping them have nice hair. Like, if you know about something and you're not sharing it, that's being selfish. Which one of my psychology professors told me the same thing years and years ago. He said, by being an introvert, which I am, he said, by being an introvert and like holding back compliments for people and holding back comments in class or comments in church or whatever it is, you think of something but you don't want to share because you think, oh, I don't want people looking at me, or I don't want them thinking I'm weird or whatever. He's like, that is being selfish, because you're robbing them of feeling good. You're robbing someone else of learning from what you have to share. And like paying a compliment to someone, that is super selfish to keep that in and not brighten their day just because you feel weird about it. So just like these products, I felt nervous, but then I kind of got over it because he kind of brought me back to reality that I could help someone else have nice hair that has never had nice hair. You guys, all I've been doing every day is shampoo, conditioner. I blow dry and curl. My hair has never held curl, but it will look like this tomorrow morning. I've just been curling it without any other product. This is the shampoo and conditioner I've been using. They have different systems for different hair types, and this company is hair products. That's all that they focus on, which is amazing. And so I've been using the volume system because my hair needs a little oomph, right? And that's all I've used, just shampoo and conditioner. It's like bouncy and weird, and I'm not trying to be all like, oh, look at my hair, but it's never ever been like this. So it's exciting for me to have hair like this. My husband has been using, they have a 2-in-1 for men, which he's been using. And when he first started, and he has hair, but it's, you know, it's thinning a little bit, and it's just thinning a little bit, but he still has hair. But he started using this, and his hair started falling out, like a lot. Like it started falling out a lot. And he was a little nervous, but he super trusts me and is really, really good to just trust me. I'm gonna leave my spot. They're so loud. But he just totally trusted me, and now his hair stopped falling out, and it just is doing well right now. And he's getting a lot of regrowth. That's not a good spot. He's getting a lot of regrowth. And so what I've noticed for me, this is so weird, I'm sorry. What I've noticed the most, one is shine. It's been so shiny and soft. It's so buttery smooth, like, and soft. I just never knew that this could happen. I'm like in my laundry room, sorry. So it's really soft, it's really shiny, and my hair has been falling out for years. I drive in the car, we go even just to church, we go on a road trip, and I just pull hair out and go like this and put it, and it drives my husband crazy because I'm just like shedding constantly. And now, after it's been 3 months, and now my hair I don't shed, which that's reason in and of itself for me. That is like the best thing ever that's happened. And then the curl, that it's holding curl and just being kind of bouncy and nice, is another thing that's been awesome. So I had to go through the yucky detox, and now I think the regrowth. So let's see, I'm getting all this regrowth, but it's not like, you know when you have a baby and look at that, isn't that crazy? You know when you have a baby and it's like a halo on your head after when it starts regrowing and it's just fuzzy? And it's not, it's just coming in nicely and softly. It's been great. So if you're interested in any of the products, if I can answer any more questions, just comment, and you bet. Oh, this is Hazel. She needs me to go. But comment and I will answer any questions you have, or message me. Oh my gosh, here they come. Crazy, crazy people. So go back and watch this if you missed anything. And thanks for being here, guys. And thanks for all of your kind comments and just for being so supportive. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. See ya.